So we are here in Canary Wharf, and I thought I'd introduce you to my favorite spot. I mean, one of my favorite spots in Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf is so big. Basically, all of Canary Wharf is my favorite spot. I can never have enough of Canary Wharf. So, this is the fountain. That I really, really like. This is the fountain. Yes. Just beautiful. So I could stay here for a long time. I could actually live right here on the margin of this beautiful fountain. I could be here for a long time. I really enjoy spending time here. It just calms me. The sound of the water is so profoundly cathartic for me personally. And I have so many memories in Canary Wharf. Can't wait to show you around, and let's talk a little bit about life in Canary Wharf, life in financial services. I mean, Canary Wharf is the second largest financial center in London after the city. I mean, depending who you ask, they may say it's the second, or they may say it's the first. There are a number of financial services buildings, headquarters in the city, but Canary Wharf is, pretty populated with a number of large institutions here. A lot of people are working here, a lot of people are living here. It's just a nice, beautiful, beautiful place. I like to show you around Canary Wharf. This brings so many memories. I worked here, I lived here. I'm, always happy to come back and enjoy, especially on a sunny day. This place is so wonderful for me, and it's a really great place filled with positive energy. So I'm so happy to be here today and show you around. And I just want to use this opportunity to talk to you about something dear to me, which is a character, such an unusual character in Ozark, such a great character. If you had the chance to watch Ozark series, there is a character there called Ruth Langmore, and this character is so atypical. She's like sort of a redneck in US, a young lady listening to rap or hip hop from 20, 30 years ago. She's listening to music that she was not even around when this music was made. And what's important is that she's listening to Nas. She's listening to Illmatic. And she's listening to Wu-Tang Clan. And then, oh my God, I just connected to the character immediately. Obviously, there is a lot of depth to this character, and a lot of depth to portraying a young woman listening to this music, especially a young woman in her circumstances with such a difficult upbringing, difficult family circumstances, socioeconomic, you name it. And she finds solace and strength in, this music. In season 4, there is episode 8 that I'd like to speak about in, more detail. that really, really touched my soul. And the reason that I'm here today, I just wanted to share this with you. That episode and the specific section in that episode I'm going to talk to you about inspired and brought back so many memories. So here we are in one of my other favorite places in Canary Wharf, which is a beautiful park floating on the water. Fantastic. So let's continue the conversation about Ozark and Ruth Langmore character and what happened in episode 8 in season 4. So Ruth is about to kill a criminal. She's about to kill a criminal, and then she is listening on and on and on to Nas Illmatic album. And one night she comes across in a diner. She comes across one of her favorite artists, a rapper that she has a quick exchange with. She shares with him the music that she's listening, which is Nas Illmatic album, and then he listens to it, and then she asks him, it always seemed to me that Nas, he misses it and hates it all at the same time, all at once. And then the other rapper, the rapper says to her, look, growing up in projects in Queensbridge, you're always so close to Manhattan. You could see Manhattan from there. The projects in Queensbridge is like one of the poorest places to live, and that's where most of the biggest names in rap and hip hop in US, New York, have actually come from. That's where they grew up. And okay, so this rapper says to her, look, from Queensbridge, from the projects, you can see Manhattan, and you're so close. And he says something along the lines to her, it is so hopeful and so cruel at the same time to be so close to Manhattan. And when I heard that exchange, I mean, there are so many layers to that. I just wanted to make this video because it inspired me. It just triggered me. It triggered so many memories. So first off, being here in Canary Wharf, where I've actually started my career in London. This is where I had my first job. This is where I worked in many years ago. And obviously, this applies to many people today, starting their careers or, working their way up on the career ladder. Working in such a great environment and, barely making a living, because you can't really, live on, the wages most of the office workers are paid. That's the cruelty of it. It's the hopefulness and the cruelty of it at the same time. So I found that, that particular statement in the movie was so profound. So many of us can be in nice places, can work in nice places, be, close to the abundance, to the wealth, and yet so far from it. And it's really sad. It is hopeful, and it can be cruel at the same time if, circumstances are such that, you may feel you cannot get out of this. So, for example, most people working in Canary Wharf, starting or, in more junior roles, manager roles, they earn anything between 35K a year, pounds, 35,000 pounds a year to 45, 50 pounds a year. Majority of people earn this. You cannot live, you cannot survive on this amount of money, let alone really enjoy life. So watching this Ozark episode and hearing that exchange, it just reminded me when I was starting out in London, in Canary Wharf, and I was just focusing on my role, my work, And then, going home after that, I didn't have the time and the energy and the inspiration to actually walk around Canary Wharf, really enjoy it for the beauty, the excellence, the architecture. Because I was so down into the nitty gritties, just surviving from one day to the next, trying to get out of the pennies. I was being paid pennies, and I was looking forward to get out of that situation, looking forward to move up. So I didn't have time to actually enjoy and fill myself with the positive energy here in Canary Wharf. Had I done that sooner, I think I'll be much further today. But nonetheless, nothing is lost. So I guess the message to you is, the takeaway is, when you are working in beautiful environments, Canary Wharf, the City of London, wherever you may be in the world, and you're not making as much money as you'd hope or you'd want to, just immerse yourself in the positive energy of the place, and then this will actually bring faster to you the materialization of the wealth that you desire. Being in frustrating circumstances and staying too much there, it's not positive for the achievements you want to achieve. Try as much as you can to put yourself out of the possible frustrating circumstances you might come across once in a while. Keep your mind positive, and whenever you are around beautiful places of work, beautiful, you enjoy your city, enjoy where you are, make the most of it, and then try to take in the whole energy, the positive energy